Hi, my name is Lizzie Lyle. I'm an early education major with a minor in sign language. I landed here at Ball State. For starters, my brother's a junior here, so I've been on non-official visits just visiting my brother, and I immediately fell in love with the campus just because of how beautiful it is and how much I felt like at home here. I actually wasn't planning on going to Ball State at first. I had plans to go to a different college, but things just got a little messy and things weren't going very good, and the night everything kind of went downhill, I got the acceptance letter to Ball State, and that's when I kind of knew that that was my sign that I was going to come to Ball State and that this is where I belonged. And ever since then, I knew that I was going to come here, and I'm so glad that that all happened because I wouldn't picture myself anywhere else. If I could go to dinner with any person, it would most definitely be Taylor Lautner, which he's most known for his Twilight movies. When all those came out, I literally called him Taylor Hotner because of how hot I thought he was. And I was pretty young, so like I was kind of weird, and I had a poster board next to my bed, and I would literally kiss him like every night and tell him goodnight, which is really weird, but I did it. I was little and I thought he was so hot. But yeah, I would totally go to dinner with him and just talk to him and fall in love with him all over again for sure. If there was one thing I would do if I had a crystal ball that could tell me the future, is I would want to know if I had a baby, because when I was like 13, 14 years old, I was told that I couldn't have babies by like multiple doctors, or that it would be hard for me to have kids. I have ovary problems, so I would just want to know if I went through like surrogacy or like adoption or IVF, or if I never had a baby. I just want to know if I gave like my future husband a baby, because I've always struggled with that. If like I would have to let someone down knowing that like I couldn't give them a baby or not, or if I let myself down, because that's like my dream ever since I was little. My dream is to be a mom. I'd also want to know if like if I had a baby, if I struggled really hard to have a baby, if it was hard for me, or if I had like 10 babies and I didn't have to struggle whatsoever. So that's the thing I would really want to know, is if I had a baby or not. If my house caught on fire and I had to save one thing, it'd probably be my teddy bear, because my dad bought it for me at the beginning of my senior year because I have back problems, so I was going through a lot of procedures and stuff, and I really wanted a teddy bear. So my dad bought me a teddy bear, and it's been my like little comfort ever since. I'd also save my little picture frame. My family friend pressed flowers for my grandfather's funeral, who was like my best friend, and I've had it everywhere ever since. It's actually in my dorm room too. So I'd save my teddy bear and my grandpa's flowers. They're like shaped into butterflies, so yeah. A little interesting fact about me is I've had like a lot of surgeries, and I'm only 18 years old. My first surgery was tubes when I was little, which a lot of kids have. And then when I was a freshman in high school, I had elbow surgery, which I have my scar right here, which is like reverse Tommy John surgery. And then actually 2 weeks into coming to Ball State, I had rhinoplasty surgery, which is not for like a nose job. I had a deviated septum. So I had that. And then I had a radio frequency ablation in my back, which basically means that like they like shock all the nerves in your back to try to get them like working again to give you more strength. It didn't work. And I've gotten injections in my back. I've had to get put to sleep for all of them. And then I've had other procedures for my back as well. So I've had all those. My biggest self-esteem problem with public speaking would be everyone picking out every little thing about me. I get really insecure about the littlest things, but I would know for sure that if I got on stage, regardless, that would be enough confidence for me, because I don't do public speaking very well. So if I got on that stage, I wouldn't care what anyone else said, because that would be enough for me. Like, that would be enough confidence for me regardless. So yeah, my name is Lizzie Lyle, and that is a little bit about me.